Hello, I'm Reverend Michael Mugford, and I'm part of the ministry team at Harbour Woodside United Church, along with the Reverend Krista Elizabeth Wynne, and I'm pleased to share a reflection with you today. During the most intensive part of the lockdown that has been COVID-19, I suspect many people, like myself, have taken some time to look inward at life, relationships, and what's our place in this life that can seem so fleeting and tenuous at times. Others, I imagine, like myself again, have spent also some time looking at our faith and how we live out that faith and how we live in our relationship to God or the divine. Many people struggle through life facing hardship upon hardship and are still able to express an unfailing sense of faith and hope that God is in control. For me, this has been a time where I have wanted to look deeper into myself and my relationship with the world. I'm an introvert, and so going deeper into myself is a very comfortable place for me to be. But every comfortable place has its dark side. It sometimes makes us want to just stay there and not ever engage in the world around us. I think that the beauty of these days can be the opportunity to look at those intangible part of our lives in a structured or directed way. By having direction or structure, it can help give us a time frame, a set of parameters to help keep us on track. For instance, in recent weeks, I have been trying to spend a little time in meditation, and I am learning a way of mindfulness in order to help me deal with anxiety and stress. There are a number of resources out there, and what really matters is finding one that works for you as an individual. Theologian Patricia Adams writes about times like this that are so complex, so nuanced, that she says, "Sometimes I feel the need for a life raft on this huge sea of experience." God offers us that life raft. And in that we can share our thoughts, our experiences, our hopes, and our fears with God. And in return, through meditation and scripture and prayer, we can hear how to build the life raft that we seek. I believe in a beautiful God, the divine force of life in the world. Our relationship to the divine through the community of faith, that can help us find the life raft components that we need. Our sisters and brothers in faith can help us to explore the questions of life. They can support us when we struggle and are there to celebrate with us when we discover a new learning. Is church important in the 21st century? Yes. Yes, it is. Because in church we are supposed to be exploring those existential questions. What exactly is a good life? What really matters? Does my life matter? Does it have any meaning? When facing those thoughts and struggles, Patricia Adams writes, "Panic is there for a second or two as I try and get my bearings. I need to somehow stretch the complexity and the richness of life around something that's concrete and manageable, at least until a storm passes. I need something to steady me. But what? A verse of scripture? A line of poetry? We need to find a focus for our lives and our faith if we're going to make sense of the world around us, and if our faith is going to make sense and be useful for us. Rather than trying to focus on concepts or beliefs or structures, Adams suggests we hang life's meaning on verbs. Not just any old verbs, but action verbs. She says, if you were writing a story, you would write, "He's sweating buckets," because that's a lot more memorable than saying, "Oh, he was feeling hot." If a good story, she says, is full of verbs, shouldn't the story of our lives move forward with strong and vibrant verbs? Don't we deserve that? In the world of process theology, God is not so much a noun, but rather a verb, which leads us to the conclusion of theologian Arlott Poland, who writes, "If God is a verb, then we too, as God's image, are verbs. We are human becomings, not simply human beings. Human beings, that's so 20th century. In the 21st century, we can be human becomings. It describes our reality and our potential." And I like that idea because it makes me feel that If I'm not all that I can be in any particular given moment, it gives me room to grow, to explore, to travel, to make mistakes, and then to shake those mistakes off and renew my journey. Adams offers us 5 simple L verbs: love, learn, labor, laugh, and let go. Adams created a daily checklist for herself that she can do at the end of the day for each further focus. And they are, at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I love or care for someone today? Did I move outside of myself? Love. Learn. Did I learn something today? Did I engage my mind? Labor. Did I labor over some productive or creative piece of work? Laugh. Did I laugh hysterically today? For me, Stephen Colbert, bar none. And did I let go? I mean, did I really breathe out fears, resentments, and all that nonsense? Did I let go in order to find beauty, hope, contemplation, and stillness? In the days when we can say, yes, I did those things, I acted, those will be the days in which we find the most meaning. Those days are packed with powerful meaning for us. Nothing to write home about, just affirming actions. They are, most importantly, however, the expression of our human becomingness, and recognizing that the spilling out of the God verb that is in all of the universe, including us, works within us, with us, and beside us, all throughout our life's journey. Peace.